The Los Angeles Rams kicked off Wildcard Weekend with a statement win, crushing the Minnesota Vikings 27-9. The game was a defensive showcase for the Rams. Their defense completely shut down the Vikings' usually potent offense. The Vikings were held to a mere 9 points for the second consecutive game. This dominant performance propelled the Rams into the next round of the playoffs. The Rams' defense was relentless from the start. They sacked Vikings quarterback Sam Darnold 9 times in the game. This pressure forced Darnold into making several crucial mistakes. The Rams capitalized on these errors, turning them into points. It was a truly dominant display of defensive football. The Rams' defensive strategy was masterful. They mixed up their coverages and blitzes effectively. This kept the Vikings' offense off balance throughout the game. Darnold never looked comfortable in the pocket. He was constantly under duress. The Rams' defensive line deserves a lot of credit. They consistently won their battles in the trenches. This allowed them to generate pressure on Darnold without having to blitz. Aaron Donald was particularly disruptive. He was a force in both the run game and the pass game. The Rams' secondary also played exceptionally well. Jalen Ramsey was tasked with covering Justin Jefferson, the Vikings' star receiver. Ramsey held Jefferson in check all game long. Jefferson finished with a season-low 32 receiving yards. It was a shutdown performance by one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Sam Darnold's performance was a microcosm of the Vikings season. Darnold had a career year statistically. However, he struggled mightily in the Vikings' final 2 games. This included the disastrous playoff loss to the Rams. Darnold completed just 25 of 40 passes for 245 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. He was sacked 9 times. Darnold's struggles were attributed to several factors. He held onto the ball too long. He reverted to poor mechanics under pressure. The Rams' defense also deserves credit for their game plan. They were able to confuse Darnold with their coverages and blitzes. This poor showing will likely hurt Darnold's free agency value. He will be a free agent after the season. It remains to be seen if the Vikings will bring him back. Darnold's future in Minnesota is now uncertain. While the defense stole the show, Matthew Stafford also played well for the Rams. Stafford had struggled in the weeks leading up to the playoffs. However, he bounced back with a strong performance against the Vikings. He threw for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half alone. Stafford executed Sean McVay's game plan effectively. He made key throws to keep the chains moving. He also protected the football. Stafford's performance was a reminder that he is still a capable quarterback. The Rams will need Stafford to continue to play at a high level if they want to make a deep playoff run. With a strong defense and a resurgent Stafford, the Rams are a team that no one will want to face in the playoffs.